Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 21 of Project Zomboid, the Ash Williams series that originally aired live on Twitch. Let's get started. Best Twitch stream right here. Well, cheers. We got double dogs today. Tusk on my right, Yoda on my left. So before we start, I just wanted to cover a recap, a quick recap. Last stream, we fought towards the center of West Point in hopes of searching the hardware store for a sledgehammer. And, well, no sledgehammer was found, unfortunately. So I sort of came up with an idea. My idea is a way to secure a second floor using somewhat exploitative game mechanics, but ones that I feel at this point, given the amount of searching I've done, is warranted, that doesn't require a sledgehammer. So if I build stairs, obviously I can't destroy them without a sledgehammer. The sledgehammer is the only thing that can destroy structures that aren't like doors or whatever. But what it can do is I can build a door at the bottom of the stairs and then blockade it with a car. Zombies are able to crawl under cars, but they can't damage anything on the other side of the car. So if I build a staircase and then barricade it with walls or doors and a car, it won't be passable by zombies. And that way, it's a way for me to build up to the second floor of this facility that I'm currently in, but doesn't require a sledgehammer for security. So what I'm going to do is in like 20 minutes time, when people start to filter in to the stream, I'm going to run a poll about doing just that, about essentially possibly finding a sledgehammer as a secondary goal and working towards the second floor of this facility as a primary goal. Because we're 20 hours in and I am no closer to finding a sledgehammer. And we are somewhat exhausting our ability to search in West Point, and I'm not leaving West Point. Now, with that said, there is obviously facilities that will almost certainly have sledgehammers on the map, but because I wanted to confine myself to West Point, we won't be going there. So if you were playing on your own, you could head towards the McCoy logging camp. You could head towards the military storage yard. There's a lot of places that almost guarantee sledgehammers to be found, but I'm choosing not to go to those places. I'm also starting to favorite some stuff. This was a YouTube comment that was like, hey, why aren't you favoring stuff? Because it would allow you to not transfer it and keep track of it a little bit better. So that's a really good idea. So other things that I needed to do besides the sledgehammer is to raise my electrical to a point that I can reliably move ovens and stoves and refrigerators and the like. So that's going to be equally important. The best way to do that is to disassemble electrical devices. The more complicated the device, the better. I've also, for my convenience, printed up a list of all of the books I currently have. And it's a checklist so that I can, at a glance, see, oh, I'm missing Carpentry 3, I'm missing Cooking 4 and 5, so on and so forth. And I, of course, have a pen to check them off when I find them. Something that I probably should have done from the start. But essentially, every single book that's in my library right now, I'm keeping track on. Interestingly enough, of the entire checklist, I have every mechanics book, books 1 through 5. So that's good. I can eventually become a wonderful mechanic if I survive that long. So if I am working on electricity, I'm going to be wanting to read the Electricity for Intermediates book. So I'm going to carry that around with me. Hey JD, thanks for the bits. Kicking off this stream with love. So my guy is a tad weepy. I'm gonna see about these ham slices if I can't grab a bowl and like make a ham salad or something. Glitch, thanks for the bits as well. I hope you had a good Saturday, Glitch. It is a rare day that you aren't here on stream. It felt a little wrong. Felt a little wrong to me, but that just means that you were missed in a good way. And more for today. Thank you. Whoa, don't be running. Don't make that much noise. I'm just looking to see if I have a bowl to do even any sort of cooking in. The problem, oh, here we go. Create a salad for random meat. There we go, meat salad. And let's go ahead and add more random meat. I should have been doing this the whole time so that I didn't have depression ham. Let's add some salt as a spice. There, a little bit more happiness, and pepper as a spice. This is how you're supposed to do. Why you can just like stick ham into a bowl and slice it up and add salt and pepper to make it happy food? I couldn't answer that question even if I wanted to, but clearly I should be giving some more love to Ash here because ooh. Well, that's it. Matt, I feel like the bits you just donated triggered a sound alert for me out of like happiness, although that was a blood-curdling scream if I've ever heard one. Was that what you would call a Wilhelm scream? That's almost a Wilhelm scream. Almost. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, I think universally everyone's like, nah, it's not that close, Rad. What you talking about? All right, let's put matches away. So, I do want to still work towards town, but I think my plan on how to get a secure base is a sound one. If you're not familiar with what a Wilhelm scream is, it is like a sound effect that Hollywood uses way too often, and some people hate it. I don't know why. I have a friend who hates it. Whenever he hears a Wilhelm scream, he shudders. No, that noise wasn't the chopper. That's just my generator keeping my refrigerators and lights going. So right now, all I'm doing is I'm heading back towards the center of town, the town that ejected me. I'm leaving my car behind. I would like to start carving up the center of town as much as I can. And Klein, I didn't thank you for your resub, but you're pushing 2 years here. 2 years as like a moderator. Yeah, Wilhelm scream is like the I'm falling off a cliff scream. On the other hand, I think it gets louder as it goes, so it like somehow defies. It's a stock sound effect from 1951, yeah. There's also the curious case of excuse me. The curious case of in a lot of shows, you'll have people reading newspapers, and it tends to be the same newspaper, which I find funny. So there's like a generic newspaper that a lot of TV shows will use. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to poke my head into this motel here and see if I can't find any ducks. Now, last time I was near this hotel, it was honestly truly swarming with zombies. I don't really know where they went. Oh, another thing I needed to do, or should do, 2 sheet ropes. I used up my emergency sheet rope, so let's grab 2 more sheet ropes in case I have to exit. If I didn't have a sheet rope the last hour of last stream, I don't know what I would have done, but it wouldn't have been pretty. I would have had to probably run around that apartment building hoping that the door held and searched for okay, I still hear some pounding. Maybe they're in the bathroom. And then if I couldn't find anything, I would like jump out the window. Oh, it wasn't in here. It'd be a bad time. Duck found! They exist! They exist! I mean, I figured they existed in this this motel. It's been too dangerous for me to go in here. There we go again! Duck found! Alright, I have a respawn. I have got a respawn. Let's not use it. Let's not waste it. But now Ash has the power of immortality for at least one death. Yeah, starting in the hotel is kind of awesome. Because... Okay, I guess it's not this door. Because the building that you start in is hard-coded not to have any zombies. So if you start in the hotel, the entire hotel will be empty of zombies. Now, with that said, the... I do not have a respawn until I secure it. That's fair. What I was going to say is, yeah, oh. Let's not let him bite me. That would be a bad way to start. Hype train success. Well, thank you, guys. Alright, sounds like, my guy's getting a little tired. So I should head home soon. Do some reading. I'm gonna push my luck and search for another duck. But I'll also search it. Oh, a hiking bag? Eh, I've got better. Okay, no duck here. There are plenty of beds here, but I don't think I can rest here. Hey, a house key. Okay, so we figured out who was thumping. Another one. We're up to 3. Let me update the tracker there. Yes, the hotels are notorious, or whatever. Notoriety is maybe not the right word. Are renowned for their ducks. Okay, not one here, but cotton balls are nice. Oh, and tissues are nice in case I get a cold. So if you ever get a cold in this game, ducks are not a mod, no. This is a totally 100% mod-free series. Ducks exist in Project Zomboid. They don't have a purpose. They're just like toy items, but I've made them my my respawn item. I could have had it be anything. I could have had it be cotton balls, or but you know, ducks make the most sense. I think this is the last room. Okay, no ducks. 3 is good. Oh, well, this person was packing heat. I guess I'll take this pistol. I do hear some grumble growlings of something or another. I'm not going to stick around too long to figure it out. So if you have any questions... Oh, the bandages? No, I don't really need those bandages. Those types of adhesive bandages are single use. And I don't really feel like I need to have single-use bandages. I'd rather have multi-use bandages, so... To that end, the sterile bandages that I have in the backpack here can be used infinitely when you wash them and add alcohol to them. And they're better than those little band-aids. Plus, those little band-aids cannot be sterilized ahead of time, which makes them even worse. Cheers. So, 3 ducks. Create a shelf that can show off the duckies. We could work on that. Hi, Yoda, you get pets. In fact, do I have the give Yoda a oh yeah, 3 minutes ago. My bad. Tusk, you want a treat? Tusk. Treat, Tusk. We'll see. There, you get 2. Your sister's AWOL. Now, the only thing with the ducks is you can't really put them on shelves and have them displayed. You kind of have to, like, leave them on the ground. Item containers won't display the items. This ain't Skyrim, you know? All right, let me give Tusk a holler to see if she wants to redeem her treat. All right, that was a mighty holler, so we'll see. So that's a good start. 3 ducks. I can dig it. I don't know where Tusk is, but she's not with me right now. As soon as she comes back, JD, she'll get a pet from you. We'll see. We'll see if she comes. Yeah, the Skyrim display cases were pretty cool. Oh, here she is. Hi, Tusk. Up on the couch. Up on the couch. Here's your treat. Here's your pets. There we go. So another thing that I want to do is eventually some honest organization. We are almost at the point where I feel comfortable running that poll that I was mentioning to you all. So my ducks, because I don't really have a place for them, I'm going to put them around this facility to keep me safe as like a ward against evil spirits. All right, and all the other stuff I grabbed we can put away. I should reduce my everyday carry weight. Just so that it's easier for me to loot and move. And so let's move all nails over and then move like some nails back. That's better. So another thing I wanted to do is to search the nearby neighborhood that I've sort of cleared a little bit in hopes of finding something good. You guys are submitting projects. I'm gonna get reading a little bit while I type up a poll here. So I'll just reiterate what I said before in case you weren't here for it. I believe I can secure the second floor of this facility safely from zombies without a sledgehammer using some vehicle barricade mechanics. So if I am getting a secure second floor, I would like to search for books. So that would be inadvertently related. So if you decide that I secure a second floor, I really want the advanced carpentry book. As you can see, I don't have that advanced carpentry book. I don't know how easy it is to look at my checklist. My very poorly designed in Excel checklist that I printed up. Can I drag zombie bodies and create a barricade? No. So the way to create a barricade is in older versions of Project Zomboid, zombies couldn't pass through cars. So let's say you just, you know, they sort of like circle the wagons, that term of like pioneers going into the West, where to protect themselves from raiders, they would literally just create a circle of wagons and then hide behind it with guns. If you circled the wagons around you, zombies couldn't mess with you because they couldn't get past a car. Now, in this current patch, they can crawl underneath the cars, but if they crawl underneath the cars, if they are not able to stand up on the other side of the car, they can't damage whatever's on the other side. So if you have like a door with a car right next to it, there's no way for the zombies to damage that door. Whether it's intended or not, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a purposeful game mechanic, but either way, it's a way for me to protect stairs that I would build up to the second floor without losing my ability to, you know, remove access for zombies. Yeah, whether it's intended or not, we'll see. They just recently added in the zombie crawling mechanic, so I really can't say for sure. And Glitch, your latest project or goal for Zomboid, I like that one. So we'll see if that works. I'll pull for that. So now I'm just comfortably reading my electricity book. Once I have all the pages, what I can do is I think what I'm gonna do is search nearby houses. Is the music a little loud? I can turn it down. Search nearby houses for reading material, because the center of town is a little bit too overrun for me to safely search, I think. And maybe breaking down all things electrical. Just a tad loud, I can turn it down. There's one tick turned. I'll leave this poll up. It's pretty clear what's going to win, but if you wanted to vote, if you wanted to be part of that vote, feel free to cast. I'm going to find a sludge on a bookshelf. So I was looking at the map of Zomboid here. What about the school library? That was fairly overrun. I did a drive-by when I went to fetch ham from my old house, and the school's library was just, or the school was just, there was maybe 50 or 100 zombies around it, so it would be a very challenging thing to search. There's also a bookstore, which is actually close to the hardware store I was at. It's just up the street from the hardware store. But again, I barely escaped with my life the last time I was there. So it would require me to systematically fight through swarms of zombies, which I'm willing to do. But just keep in mind it will take me considerable hours to get through it all. It's not a quick task. All right, let's pop in a TV dinner. I would really like to get a I would really like to get a proper stove in here, which I would need electrical 3 for. You hate the generator sound because it sounds like a helicopter. Knowing that a helicopter cannot visit me makes it not so bad. All right, so secure the second floor is going to be my project. So should I get one free respawn in keeping with the movies? This is something Glitch had proposed. So in the original movies, Ash versus Evil Dead, basically what happened was, in the first movie, cover your ears if you don't want it spoiled, but basically Ash dies. And you can barely hear me over the microwave. Let me see if I can't turn down the specific microwave noise. Object. Microwave running. Oh, it's already at like, okay. That's lower. That should be good, right? So in the movies, Ash dies, and I think that's somewhat because they didn't realize that the series was going to be so popular, and then they like brought him back from death to continue the series, is more or less my understanding. So Ash, in the movies even, gets 1 free respawn. Like, he does die, actually. And the question is, if I am Ash, and granted, I don't have a chainsaw arm, I don't really use a boomstick, but if I'm mimicking what the movie did, perhaps I do get a free respawn, perhaps I don't. Do you see him die? You sort of do, yeah. It's not even implied, like, he straight up dies. It's not even like oh, he dies off screen. No, he dies. Like, totally, he's dead. Yeah. Yeah. So now I feel like the music is too low. Some of the songs are much louder than other songs. Tusk, are you leaving me? For real? Come on. I got treats here, girl. And obviously this would be a one-time thing. You're not voting for me to have plot armor. You're just voting for the death counter to be reset to 0 as a result of following the movies. Yeah, see? See, it's good that you were here. Hop up on the couch so that people can see you when you eat. Here's the Otis. Tusky, over here. She's like, yeah. Look at my tiny little field of vision now, because I'm tired. I don't want to go to sleep before midnight so that I don't over rest or whatever. But let's eat the rest of this cooked dinner before it goes weird. Klein, what do you mean you agree with the free respawn only if you get the one at the house that was already used? Oh, like if I go fetch the duck that was in the house? That could be fair. We could, I could then poll after this, because this looks like it's going to be successful. I could ask again if I have to go fetch that duck to reset the clock. But then I would have 4 ducks. I'd be alright with that. Sounds complicated? It won't be. Basically, if I go fetch that duck, I'll have a total of 4 ducks, and I'll have no deaths on my counter. We'll pull for that as well. Couldn't we argue that the traits reset counts for the movie purposes things? Yes, we could. Did I find the sledgehammer yet? No, I have not. And actually, we just had to hold a poll, Os, which was, I'm going to focus more on getting to the 2nd floor of this facility than bothering with the sledgehammer. Because I devised a way that we might not need the sledgehammer. So instead of being beholden to an item that seems to be cursed, and I'm never finding it, I've got to plan. Alright, let's go ahead, fill the water bottles, and get to sleep. On my bed couch. Shower couch. So as usual, I'm going to, back up my save. I will back up my save. And then we'll have the sleep. And I do this because if I do have respawns with ducks, I can't really use the respawns if... So there are situations in Zomboid, especially when you don't have secured areas, where if you go to sleep, you could wake up just surrounded by zombies and die. And then it wouldn't really matter if I have ducks or not, so... always back it up. So now, here's the next poll. To reset my death counter, should I have to go get the original duck? Yes or no? I'm not even sure where I left the original duck, but there's the poll for that. Rocator and Strike, thanks for the follows, by the way. Wow, 7:40. That is some sleep. We're almost through this electricity book, which I'm quite happy about. What if I die trying to find the original duck? I'll use one of these ducks as respawn. I have 3 ducks, so I have a free respawn secured. Anyway, and if you're wondering what we're talking about with all the ducks, I believe it's an about. All the rules are in the about the incremental duck respawning. Basically, the extra lives via ducks. So just click that image up there, and it will explain to you what the duck we're talking about. What was that noise? Was that Gotta dig through my UI now. That was a tip. Izola, thanks for the tip, by the way. Thank you. You're the best. You guys are way too kind. I usually don't have my tip menu up because I tend to get tips like, I don't know, once a week or something. I often forget to put that. Oh, don't be a little sad. All right, let me get like a comic book or some sort of reading material that make him happy. A magazine is boredom, but not happiness. Where's the comic books? I really need, well, once we live on the 2nd floor, I'll be able to significantly sort out my mess of a base here. If it becomes a voted goal, that is. Okay, let's just, I know where a book is. I'll just get the book. Looking around. Don't really see anyone. Okay, I'll read this book real quick. And then what I'm planning on doing is just searching some nearby areas for the possibility of electronics gain. Actually, part of me wants to just finish the electricity book. I'll do that. Oh, good. Dog barking. So, to reset my death counter, I do have to get the original duck. And I'm not going to necessarily go there first thing. So, the next question I have is, should I work on the 2nd floor goal before other goals? So if yes, I'm going to try to find a carpentry book and then build my way up, grind the skill and build my way up to the 2nd floor. If no, I will open it up to viewer submitted goals and have you guys vote on goals that were polled. And we're lighthousing. So the real advantage of living on the 2nd floor is, you know, I'll be able to go to sleep without thinking I'm going to die every time. It's a big plus. It's a big plus. But I really do want to grind through the electrical 3 skills so I can... Once I have access to the 2nd floor, I would like to put freezers, generators, stoves... refrigerators. I want to put everything up there. I could also then start working on farming, which is legendary, honestly. Just, I'm so happy about that. Once we get 2nd floor, I can start farming because I'm at 90 kilos in climbing because I've been eating TV dinners and ham. And Fat Ash is not the most efficient man on the planet. If he was skinnier, he'd be a little bit more safely able to deal with zombies. And if I find a sledgehammer, I find a sledgehammer. Isola Valentine, thanks for the tip, by the way. Yeah, we are very chunky right now. We're a chunky chunker. All right, I'm super speeding up time here just to finish up this book so as to not take too long. All right, there it is. The book is done. Electricity for intermediates completed. I'm gonna eat the rest of this TV dinner, smoke a cigarette, and go on a bit of a search. I don't care about the depression here. Oh, you know what? This is a book I don't need anymore. Goes into the pile of spent books. Oh, because I have it favorited. Unfavorite. Yeah, anything you have favorited, you can't really just dump. Okay. So work on the second floor goal. I like it. Yeah, that way we're not reliant on just finding a sledgehammer, which I really don't have an ETA. One of the things to note about this game is all items on the map are random until you get close to them. So, like, houses I've never been to don't actually have items. They only render the items, they only register the items when I get close to the house, and the house then decides through RNG what's going to be in that house. Let me bring up my map. So with that said, all the places that I have revealed, I've fully looted more or less. Meaning that I have no idea where a sledgehammer could be, right? Like, I can't even, not that I would do this, but I can't even like back up my save and search in single player, because all the houses that I search in single player will have different loot pools if I go back in multiplayer. Like, that's just the way the loot here works. It's also why, oh, that's a good shot of Yoda. Yeah, buddy. It's also why it's so tricky to, you know, find certain items, because once the areas are rendered, they're rendered. Quantum loot, yeah, exactly. But also why the map tiles get so bloated. So, like, one of the reasons, it's actually a functional reason, one of the reasons why I've decided not to, go to other towns, and I think technically east of me, where that like mall is and everything, is called Valley Point. But the reason why I'm sticking to only Valley Point and West Point is because if I travel to too many other places, my save game file would bloat up to a size at which I would not be able to back up and save effectively or easily. So it's actually a very functional one. So these houses, I would like to search for books, magazines, things I have not read. Oh, come on. You were walking straight at me. There we go. Also, possibly bait cars. Cars that will allow me to secure more areas. We almost have sneaking level 2. A hydrate right now. All right, cheers. When I have time. So I've only briefly been by this area, and the last time I was here, it was pretty ridiculously swarming with zombies. Whoa. This place has a lot of provisions. Someone's coming in. Maybe not. I'm just favoriting all the stuff I want to keep in this backpack. So I can empty the back. Oh, no, stop. So I can empty the backpack a lot more quickly. Because favoriting items aren't going to allow you to, like, drop them or whatever. And that way, we have some bourbon here, which could make good Molotovs or sterilizing liquid. A West Point map. Well, I was getting a little peckish. So here we go. Disassembling the Valuetech TV. And taking a look at my electrical skill. I'm right now 16.15, and we'll see how much this TV nets me. Hey, Shawners. I'm gonna have a sledgehammer the moment I've set everything up. That'd be fine. You know, I'd be happy with sledgehammer whenever I get one. All right, so the skill gain there, I gained like 4 points of electrical. It's not terrible. Can't say it's amazing, but it's not terrible. So some of these houses are going to have bookcases, and that's what I'm hoping to do, is to find... Oh, and, you know, non-perishables would be really good. Pretty much anything that is perishable, I'm sure by this point is rotted. Yeah. As you can see, everything here is just totally rotted. Now, rotted food does have a purpose. Hey, Isola, not only did you donate, but you just subbed, so thank you. That's far too kind. Yeah, I'm gonna rip her leather jacket up. Let's wash the... Wait, was it all clean? For real? Oh, yeah. It was all clean. Cool. Keep on going? Oh, I will. I am community supported. I feel like PBS. I'm community supported from viewers like you. But honestly, yeah, without you guys and your generosity, I'd be working a different day job, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Huh, there's 2 of the same magazine in there. I've read all of these. Magazines are pretty good fire starters, but I don't think I'm gonna just start to grab a bunch of magazines for the purpose of fire starting. Alright, Fat Ash, time to eat a bag of chips. Muldrog map. Alright, that's a bit too many to take on at once, but I am interested in going in this garage. Another reason... Oh, no, this isn't a garage. Darn, I thought that was a... It really does look like an attached garage. Oh. Did you kill yourself drinking bleach? I'm going with yes. There's 2 empty bleach bottles here. I think this dude offed himself with bleach. Master electricity. Hold on, let me pause and consult the map here. Master electricity. I do not need. No. Okay. We'll leave it. It's not a map. Well, it's a map to my success. It's the Sleepy Yoda. And there's another TV. I'm definitely climbing in the experience gain here. Let me drop this stuff. Drop. I did find 3 ducks. Yep. Oh, and there was nothing in that bathroom. Again, these single-story houses aren't common to find ducks, but possible to find ducks. I should be more quiet, because I know that there's a sizable horde near me. Alright, trapping and cooking for beginners I don't need. The book I'll take. Anything in your fridge? Another cooking pot? Hey, Bear! Frash's gym membership? Thanks! I need to shed the pounds, clearly. Ooh, yes, please. Bunch of canned goods. Thank you. And nothing in the fridge. How many zombies have I killed? I've killed 810. The carpentry book would be more useful than the sledge. Yes, I would agree with that. The sledge, so if you're wondering, the sledge allows you to just break anything that you want. So I could just break pieces of a wall or something. You know, you become the juggernaut. But a carpentry book would allow me to secure... I already searched that house. Would allow me to secure a way to have like a home. Because right now I've just been living out of the back of a warehouse. And I wouldn't say it's homey. It's just a temporary, you know, sort of setup. Which is why I haven't organized it or improved it or added stoves or refrigerators. Oh, you got a revolver. Oh, hi, girl. Oh, yeah, got a little bit of house party there, huh? Okay, and there's definitely zombies out in the woods behind me. You got a screwdriver in your gut there. That crucifix necklace did not help you much. Oh, someone's in the bathroom. Sorry, didn't realize it was occupied. Oh, there's a non-low amount of zombies adjacent to me, so I gotta be a little careful about the noise I generate. So you guys need to pipe down. Get it? Lead pipe down. Oh, look at this. Oh, he jumped out the window. Bye-bye, stunt zombie. I'm not gonna take the... Oh, is my backpack full? Dang. Alright, just carrying stuff now. I'm not gonna take the dog food, because it would kill me. I have a weak stomach. Ooh, melted ice cream. Fat Ash, don't be thinking with your gut. He can't help it. Yo! Okay, this zombie's like simply too dumb to even find me. Fine. Maybe he's smart. Maybe it's like a trap. No, I'm gonna go with dumb. My original assessment. Alright, there's not gonna be ducks in here. Because there's not bathroom storage. I know I haven't checked the bookshelf yet. I was clearing the house. doing security. Have we found a sledge? We have not. But we've also voted not to necessarily make that the sole focus anymore, either. I'm working on trying to find a carpentry book. Oh, now I get the house keys? Find a carpentry book to be able to level me up. So as to not require a sledge. I'm nearing my weight capacity, so I'll have to turn around soonish. But let's disassemble. Let's check the bookshelf and then disassemble. I haven't read this magazine yet. So I know how to make a timer or whatever. Is clearing glass from windows too loud? Yes, you have a chance to cut yourself for deep lacerations, and tweezers would be needed to pull the glass out. And if it's deep enough, sutures. Are TVs any use at all after day 8? Parts. Electrical parts and the like. So are they useful? Yes, but only as disassembled parts. Well, if I turn back now, yeah, let's keep clearing, because if I turn back now, it's too late in the day to continue doing any more clearing. So I'm going to just go a little bit longer, even though I'm near encumbered. I did... Okay, this house is hopping. Oh, there's even a cop here. So I think this is the last house on the block that I've not yet searched. And then northeast of me is a church. Wonder if this is... Oh, hi. Guess he really didn't hear or see me. So went in for the instant. Oh, this cop knows I'm here. I see the revolver on your hip. You got a big iron on your hip. And I'm a little overweight now, but I'm going to keep pushing. Anyone see what I see? Anyone see what I see? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Advanced carpentry. All right. Do I need... All right. Let's check that off on my little checklist, which is not a map, decidedly. That advanced carpentry book gives me all carpentry books. Advanced expert cooking, I do need. So let's check that off because I'm about to grab that. Trapping beginners I do not need. So 2 books I needed in one little bookcase in the little end of nowhere. That wasn't a death stab. What was that? Give the puppies a treat. You got it. There's only one puppy in here, but here it is. Take your treat, Yoda. Don't get Daddy killed. More melted ice cream. Oh boy, I'm gonna be really encumbered. Another cooking pot. Gonna be really encumbered. I don't care. I'm so happy about that. That find there. Encumber me all you want, game. Oh, wow. There is a lot of police called to this house. This is the second cop here. Since these police were dispatched to... Oh, an annotated map? I don't mind if I do. It's a West Point map. I have the game paused. So it's just a little icon with a house. Is that where you live? I'm gonna guess that's where you live. Because how else to interpret that? Could be a safe house. Sure. Could be a trap. I really, really don't know. They did not make it very obvious. Put the guns in my holster to lighten the weight. Oh, you want me to have a big iron on my hip? Yeah, I could do that. So this revolver on holster left. And this revolver on holster right. There we go. That was a good idea. So let's then put some of this. It really didn't light me up very much. But I'll look cooler with like 2 guns on my hips. Guns akimbo. Expert mechanics I don't need. I have all the mechanic books. I already know that. I have them checked off. Man, these people had a lot of books. Or at least a lot of bookcases. Alright. Well, that was the last of the houses in this neighborhood. So I'm going to start walking home. I have a lot of things on my hips. You can barely even see the guns. Because I have, like, knives and everything. My guy probably looks, well, like properly doomsday prepped. Alright, I'm going to eat the chips. Smoke a cigarette. To get rid of my anxiety. Man, that was successful. I'm not so encumbered that I'm becoming wounded, which is good. I should watch where I'm walking, because walking through woods is dangerous. Yeah, it's a tiny little short-barreled gun. You can barely see it on my hip. I mean, it's there, obviously. So, the game plan now is I am going to go home for a fair portion of tomorrow. I will read that advanced carpentry book, and then I think what I'm going to do is to start cutting down trees and barricading up the first floor just for like some basic security and more a way to level up my carpentry. Or alternatively, and maybe I'll have you all vote, alternatively I could go to places like I could go to houses that are somewhat more secure and disassemble furniture for carpentry. How damaged is the van? It's pretty terrible. The van is pretty trashed, but it's not a priority right now. Priority is to get a secure base. Did I protect my armor? My armor is fully intact, repaired, everything. We're good. We're very, very good on the armor. But yeah, I can show you. As you can see, the van does not have a windshield. It's pretty messed up, but you know, what can we do? It's just the way it is. All right, let's put these reading materials away. So expert cooking, I'll put away. Obviously, I'm going to keep advanced carpentry on me because we're going to be using it immediately. Was there other books? Okay, this water bottle I'll just have here, I guess. I can disassemble crates for XP. Yes. Yep. There's a bunch of different ways to get experience. Disassembling complex, the more complex the carpentry, for the most part, this is a little oversimplifying it, but it's one way to think about it. The more complex the carpentry, the more experience you get for the disassembly. So disassembling like fancy beds and stuff are going to net you a lot more experience than just like a shelf or two. No, no, no. What are you doing? No, you mad dude. Oh my god. He's just like, ooh, salt? Straight salt? No, you're not eating salt. Put the salt away. Crazy guy. He's just like, oh, salt. Ugh. Ugh. That like turns my stomach. It's so gross. I have a friend who's obsessed with salt. That might do that. And that just seems so gross to me. Thank you all so very much for watching episode 21 of the Ash Williams Project Zomboid series, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you would like to catch a live stream of this, just go to Rhadamant.com for my stream schedule and links to Twitch, or Discord where you can sign up for the Twitch announcements. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind there's 4 hours yet to air of this stream. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll catch you in another episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.